Morning, happy day one of Tistheseasonathon. So today, like I said, is the first day of Tistheseasonathon, and here I am bright and freaking early. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I am so freaking excited about this readathon. It's ridiculous. I never thought I would have this great of a turnout. So many of you guys participating and sharing your TBRs and videos and Instagrams, and it's mind-boggling to me how many people are joining in, because I didn't think there would be that many people, but I am just over the moon excited. I'm also excited for all the other readathons happening during December. I know Cozyathon's running this week, which is also amazing because they are run by some amazing people and they're just awesome as well. So today is what I'm planning to read for Tistheseasonathon. I know I have my TBR up already, but here's just a refresher. I have 6 books picked out. Do I think I'm gonna get to all of them? Probably not, but I have been working my butt off these past couple weeks to like my camera keeps deciding to focus on the Christmas tree. I have been working really hard these past couple weeks to try to pre-film and try to just get all of my kind of YouTube work caught up, so this week I don't have to film anything and I can just read and just enjoy it. But who knows, I'm a freaking workaholic. So the 6 books I'm planning to read, the first one is One Day in December by Josie Silver. Then we have our group book, Snow and Love. This is by Melissa De La Cruz, Nick Stone, Amy Friedman, and Casey West. Super excited for this one. I have 7 Days of Us by Francesca Hornack. I have The Mistletoe Promise by Richard Paul Evans. I have one that I was going to read, but I decided to change my mind on. I was supposed to read Winter in Paradise by Elaine Hildebrand, but I don't think I'm going to read it because I don't feel like reading kind of a mystery book. So instead, I might swap that out with The Christmas Sisters by Sarah Morgan. And the one, if I can get to it, great. If not, that's fine too, is Dashing Through the Snow by Debbie McComber. So as you can see, they're all freaking holiday related. And I love that because I love some Christmas themed books. And when I'm looking back on my TBRs, or when I look back on my Goodreads, I haven't read that many holiday books, so I need to like remedy that. So this is my goal for this week. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try. So first book I'm going to try to attempt to start is One Day in December by Josie Silver. I want to start this first because I have been wanting to read this for months. I've been saving this for December. It sounds like an amazing chick lit novel. Now I'm trying to catch up on, I'm trying to comment on everybody's Instagram posts and Twitter posts, which by the way, if I don't comment on yours, I apologize. I'm really try to comment on everybody's and just reply or love, give it a like or something like that, because I feel like if people are taking time out to do the readathon that I helped really create, take my time and reply back to them because they're taking their time. Does that make sense? But sometimes I can't. I get overwhelmed with the amount of stuff and it's just hard trying to juggle it all. So if I haven't replied back or liked it or anything like that, I apologize. I'm gonna get to it. I'm doing the best I can. But yeah, sometimes I get caught up in that and I spend like 30 minutes doing that and I'm like, crap, I should be reading. So yeah, right now it's quiet. I actually don't have a ton of work to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. I'm going to listen. I'm gonna pull up on YouTube just a crackling fireplace and go ahead and start reading. So yay, that's exciting. This week is full of just regular things, but also Christmassy things. This is the first week we're able to do that, so we have big plans this week to go to a couple places that are very Christmassy, so hopefully Noah will enjoy those. But yeah, this vlog, just expect everyday life, everyday mom life, where it's kind of boring because that's my life, but throw in some Christmassy things. Hope that's okay. Either way, I'm super excited to vlog this journey. I'm super excited for the Tistheseasonathon and all the lovely hosts that are helping me. And yeah, I'm just really excited. Hello everyone, here with a little bit of an update. I guess not an update, an unboxing. I have a new unbox to try for you guys. This is the Unplugged Book Box. They reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review their box, and here we are. Sorry I look horrible. I'm breaking out horribly. It's a thing. So anyway, for a little bit more information about the Unplugged Book Box, they're a new company. They're monthly boxes that include like a seasonal self-care theme. I'm looking at the thing right now to tell you about it. This month's theme is Slow Down, which is probably good for me because I have been the busiest I ever have been in my whole life these past 3 months. Like every week's been something. It's been like either readathon or like a marathon I've been participating in, or like, you know, other things going on. It's the chaos of life. It never ends. It's ebbs and flows, but sometimes it is important to slow down. So I'm hoping like after this week, I'm just gonna like slow down a little bit and enjoy. So this is a perfect time for this box to come. And this box is like the first of their winter solstice box, they said. So each box has one new release. hardcover young adult or new adult book inside of it. They also include 4 to 6 self-care goodies that are seasonal and tie in with the theme and also relate to literature. So each item is from a small business. Yeah, their first box just came out in September, so I'm super excited to see what's in it. I've never heard anything about them, and I always love trying new boxes out because there are so many to choose from. I like letting you guys know, that way, you know, maybe it helps you to figure out which one you want. So, slow down. I need to. I definitely need to. Look at the beautiful purpleness in the star. Let's open it up and see. First thing is this thing. It's just like a treat. It says winter is coming. That's from Game of Thrones for sure. If you hear anything, that's my son just looking at videos in the background. This is a shower steamer. Yay! I don't know what scent it is. It smells quite minty, which I like, so I am definitely going to use that. And the next thing, I think this is a candle. I love how red and glittery it is. Hopefully my camera will focus. Look how glittery that is. It's beautiful. This is from the Bookish Boutique Company. This is Audrey Rose Wadsworth. I think this is from Stalking Jack the Ripper, which is amazing. Oh, look at that! Look how beautiful that is. This is so Christmassy. This smells like it's roses, sweet wine, and stalkers. Because Stalking Jack the Ripper, that's hilarious. I don't love the scent, it's a little bit too strong for me, but just the freaking like appearance of this candle, I'm obsessed with. This is really Christmassy and I love it. So then I see a box, which I don't know what's in the box. This mug says, "Some journeys take us far from home. Some adventures lead us to our destiny," by C.S. Lewis. This is like a Chronicles of the Narnia thing, which is beautiful. This is a beautiful winter mug. I love how everything's very wintry in it. Look how pretty that is. Then we have like a playlist. This is great. This is the Slow Down Breathe Unplugged Book Box mixtape. I love that. They are on Spotify. And it gives you like a whole playlist. They got Stray Light Run. I love them. I think that's very unique. I've looked them up and follow them on Spotify because I love Spotify. Next up, we have like a little wrapped gift. It's like Christmas up in here. Not all those who wander are lost. This is obviously from The Hobbit, and that is beautiful. There it is. It keeps filling a focus on my tree. It is beautiful. I love that a lot. I'll definitely display that on my bookshelf, honestly. This is from the Simply Bookish Company, so that is beautiful. There's more stuff in here, guys. It's never ending. I don't know what this is. This feels, I don't know. Oh, hot cocoa. Yes, perfect. This is classic hot cocoa from Moonstruck. This is amazing. I love hot cocoa. I use hot cocoa a lot. That is my seasonal drink. So I think that's all of the goodies. And now we're going to get into the book this month. The book is wrapped like a freaking Christmas present. I'm obsessed with that. I love that. I feel like I'm opening gifts. It's not even Christmas yet, so why not? So this is the book Beneath the Citadel by Destiny Serrara. I have not heard of this book. This cover looks creepy as heck though, but that's okay. So inside we have a signed book plate, and then I think we're going to have a little bit of a letter from the author. Yes, that is that. Something in the back of it. Oh! Read, look, it comes with this. Read when you finish Beneath the Citadel. That's interesting, so I can't open that up for you guys because I haven't read it yet. It says, in a city governed by prophecies, can four powerful friends rewrite fate. Citizens of the city Elder are ruled by an ancient divination. After the last infallible prophecy came to pass, growing unrest led to murders and eventually a rebellion that raged on for more than a century. In the present day, Casa, an orphaned daughter, is determined to fight back against the High Council. So I think it's about them with this prophecy and this place ruled by prophecy. It says, by the time Casa and her friends uncover the mystery of the final prophecy, it may be too late to save the city or themselves. That is very intriguing. Sounds like kind of, ooh, I love that. Look at that. Bam, beautiful. I haven't heard of this book. I don't know if it's YA or new adult. I'm gonna go with YA. It sounds like kind of a YA book, so I'll have to look up more information about this, but yeah, that's awesome. So that's everything you're getting in the books. I liked everything. All right, thank you so much to Unplugged Book Box for sending me their box for review. I enjoyed it. I think it's great. I love how it's very seasonal because you know what I am? Seasonal. Anything seasonal, I love it. Everything in this box screamed winter to me. And like, you got a mug, you got hot cocoa, you got a shower steamer because you want to take a hot shower. It gets so cold outside. You have a like Christmassy looking candle. All of it sounds just really Christmassy and wintry, so I love it. So I will leave all their links down below for you to check them out, which I highly recommend you do so. And yeah, that's all for right now. Reading update is going really strong, honestly. I am enamored with One Day in December. I'll update you later tonight about that, but yeah, I gotta go work on dinner for the family. You say hi?
Hi.
Hi. What are you gonna? Oh, we're gonna bake some cookies because it's Christmas time. Why not? He loves helping me bake. Can you say you show him the cook? Are you showing him? Oh, you're a great vlogger. You have to. Okay. Well, there's nothing in the box yet or the bowl yet. Can you pour this in here? Good job. Okay, we gotta open it. Good job. And I gotta stir. Yes. There we go, gotta incorporate everything in there. Sorry the lighting is not the best. It's the kitchen. I didn't see a sugar cookie mixture was. Might have to get in there with their hands. What a ham! I swear he's never like this. Usually he's very camera shy. Maybe it's something about in the kitchen. I'll show you when they're done, when they're nice and cool. We may put frosting on them. We may not. Time will tell. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you want to see some hot mess cookies? This is baking. I would say it's baking with a toddler, but really it's just baking with me. Like, with me, end result, appearance doesn't matter. If it tastes good, I'm all about it. So we're gonna wait a little bit for these to cool down and then we'll put frosting on them. Which is probably not the best idea to do a little bit before bed for Noah, but it's the holidays and it's Tistheseasonathon. Why not? Say hello.
Hello.
What is life? You ready to frost it?
Cookie.
Yeah, we're gonna frost these cookies. I was baking with Heather and Noah. We hope you had a good time. That's my phone. I plan to read, let's talk. I plan to read after he goes to bed tonight for a good while. I'm honestly, like, I get distracted a lot with, like, my husband watches TV in bed, which is totally fine. I get distracted a lot, so I'm going to plug my headphones in and just listening to, like, a crackling fireplace. And I'm going to try to, like, read for at least an hour. And I think if I can read for an hour, I can either get halfway through or, like, 3/4 of the way through One Day in December, which I'm liking a lot, by the way, but it's very problematic because of just the love situation and stuff. But yeah, I'll update you soon. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye. Morning. So I was a horrible vlogger last night and didn't update you on my reading progress. This is a reading vlog. I didn't really update you yesterday at all about reading. I strive to do better, guys. Sorry, the sunlight's like hitting right there. So I ended up last night reading about 250 pages total of One Day in December. So that's actually really good for me for a day. I just kind of read it sporadically during the day. And then I read a good majority at night after my son went to bed. And I'm also reading it fast because it's just one of those books where you just fly through. Like, I'm really enamored with the story and there's always like this drama that's happening, so I'm just like, what's gonna happen next? So it's a very quick read in case you love those type of books. I did wake up pretty early today, around like 5 a.m. I know, but I just couldn't go back to sleep and I thought, might as well just get up for the day. And I really like when I do that because my house is never quiet. Like, as you hear now, my son is constantly talking or yelling or jumping or just something, or music's going on. It's always noisy. So when I do wake up like super early like that, I am afforded a couple of hours of just sheer silence. Like, I didn't put music on, I didn't put anything on. I just sat in silence reading and it was amazing. So it's also my washing machine. So, you know, busy life, just there's always noises and stuff. You never take time to appreciate the silence till you actually have it. So I woke up at 5. I did a lot of Instagram work for the Tistheseasonathon. I also ran a few sprints on Twitter. I caught up on replying to comments. It's just a good time for me to like catch up for the day so I don't feel like overwhelmed. Like, I try to reply back to everybody and all that kind of stuff, so I just want to start early. And I did read, like I said, a good majority this morning because I ran a few sprints, so I had about an hour to read before my son woke up, and I'm already now on page like 320, so that's amazing already. So this book has about like 400 and something pages, no, 390 pages, so I only have about like 70 pages plus to go, I think. So I'm gonna try to finish it here like before we go out for the day. You know, sometimes my son will let me read for a little bit, sometimes not, but doing some Christmassy things today, so I'll probably come back and update you on my reading, and then I'll probably put a montage in of just Christmassy things we're doing today and tonight, and then hopefully I will update you at the end of the night. I don't, because I look like a hot mess. Like right now I look decent. By the end of the night it's just like, who is this person? But I will try my best. So it's a little bit later. Focus up. And I just finished One Day in December by Josie Silver, and I really liked it. It's a book I think that has a lot of problematic things, and I'll talk about those, but overall I love the writing style so much. It was a story that I just read so quickly, and I'm kind of surprised I read it so quickly, but then I'm not, because of the way it was written. It just flows throughout the years very well, and it goes from character to character, and it just flowed really nicely, so I think that's why I liked it so much. So if you don't know about this book, I talked a little bit about it. Basically in this book we follow a character named Lori, and Lori is on the way home one night from work on a double-decker bus in London, and they stop at a bus stop, and she sees a beautiful man at the bus stop, and they lock eyes, and it's like love at first sight, you know, and they look at each other for a little bit, and she realizes that she can't get off the bus because there's too many people, so he tries to get on the bus, but then it gets full and it drives away. So for a year she decides to look for him because he is the mysterious busman that she has just fallen in love with. And then one night at a Christmas party, her best friend and roommate's like, I can't wait for you to meet my new boyfriend Jack. And who is Jack but the guy from the bus stop? So Lori decides not to say anything, and they both kind of just become friends, and then it just goes throughout the years of them. It follows both Lori and Jack, and I really liked it. The problematic theme of it is you're rooting for a relationship that should not happen, because best friend Sarah is with Jack and you're secretly wanting Lori and Jack to get together. Then you're like, that's not a good idea. Also because there's so much drama, because with books like these, it's the classic, if you just would have said something and very early on, you wouldn't have had this many problems, because there is so much drama within this book. But I mean, it wouldn't be like, I don't want to say it wouldn't be a good book without that kind of stuff, because it wouldn't be much of a build-up, and you wouldn't have so much as an amazing end result if they would have just truth at the beginning. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I love the characters. They were, you know, they were kind of just iffy sometimes, but I really loved the way this flowed and ebbed, and I thought it was a great Christmas read. I wouldn't say it's necessarily Christmas, because the majority of the story throughout the years really focuses on Christmas, because that's when the story begins, but you go throughout the entire years. Like, I think this book takes place in a span of like 9 or 10 years, so that's a good while. But if I were to give this book a rating, I would give it like a 4.25. Maybe 4.5. I really liked it. I flew through it. Wasn't expecting to finish it already, but I'm glad I did. I think it was a great book to start with. It was romantic. It was kind of steamy in some parts. It was about just ill-fated love, like meeting the person you love at the worst time and wrong time in your life. So I liked it. Yeah, so I would recommend it, honestly. I know it's been getting a lot of buzz because it's been Reese Witherspoon's book of the month this month, but I thought it was great. I think it's a great holiday romantic book full of, you know, love and ill-fated love and all that kind of stuff. So I really liked it. So I think this fills the challenge of a book that's warm and fuzzy, and it definitely made me feel all of those things. So the next book I think I'm going to attempt to start today and probably read a good chunk tonight is our group book, Snow and Love. So this is 4 holiday stories in one book. It's very short, 253 pages. I mean, that's a short book to me. So I think what I'm going to do is try to read this today. It's only 250 pages. I think I could knock it out. That's my update for now. The next probably time the next few scenes will be montages and all that stuff. Yeah. You know what I am? I'm a horrible vlogger. That's what I am. I don't update you at night because I've been staying up late and getting up early, which is really unlike me. Like, the girl that up early is like me, but not the staying up late. Like, once this like hits a certain time, I'm like done. But I've been staying up late to finish reading, so then I'm like, I can't really update you. But either way, here we are today. I was not planning to vlog much today because I had lots of plans. I was planning to drop my son off at my in-laws house because he likes to go there for a few hours every week so I can go get some work done, like catch up on admin stuff, emails, comments, my photography business, another thing I run. That's my time to like catch up on that, and then I also take him to speech therapy. That didn't happen today because on the way home yesterday in the afternoon, my car had a problem. It was the brakes again, like it was like, I think last month. Yeah, when we took our, sorry for the focusing. Our brakes kind of went out last month too. It's car stuff. I don't want to bore you with that. But either way, my car's out of commission for today because it's getting looked at tonight and it could be out of commission for the rest of the week. I don't know, so that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, needless to say, we're stuck at home. So I did finish last night Snow in Love. This is 4 short stories. I'll tell you quickly, I'm not gonna tell you what each story's about because I feel like that would kind of defeat the purpose because they are like 60 to 75 pages, so they are really short, but I am gonna tell you which ones I liked, which ones I didn't like. So the first one was by Casey West, and it was called Snow and Mistletoe. I gave that one 5 out of 5. I'm not surprised. I love Casey West books. I love her writing. It was really cute, adorable read. Then we had Working in a Winterland by Amy Freeman. I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5. I liked it. I didn't love it. This one kind of had a Hanukkah thing on it, which I wish it would emphasize more about Hanukkah. We had 2 kind of Hanukkah stories in here, but I don't feel like we learned much about Hanukkah, which I was kind of rooting for because I feel like Christmas ultimately gets like all of the books and stuff about it. We don't rarely see Hanukkah stories, so I wanted a little bit more Hanukkah, but needless to say, it was cute. I found the romance to be just kind of literally came out of nowhere. Like with short stories, I feel like the romance needs to be there from the get-go because you have such little time to work with because it is a short story. This romance came in right at the end, was like, hey, I'm here, what's up? And I was like, oh, I didn't know you were invited. I don't know what to say. I liked it, I didn't love it. The next story was The Magi's Gift by Melissa De La Cruz. I gave this one a 2 out of 5. It's The Magi's Gift, you can guess it's from that classic tale. I don't know what it's called, you know, the story when it's like these 2 people really want a gift really bad and they want to give the other person a gift, so they sell, you know, that kind of thing. I didn't love it. I don't know. And the last one was Grounded by Nick Stone, which I gave a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It was really cute. It was a female-female romance, which I enjoyed a ton. So overall, I like this book. It was exactly what I was expecting. Just a quick, warm, and fuzzy read. So overall, I would probably give this a 3.75, 4 out of 5. I'm glad I read it. It was a short read. This fulfills the challenge for just reading the group book, I think. I don't know. We'll caption it out at the end which books are for all challenges. So I have now started the 7 Days of Us by Francesca Hornak. I'm like 50 pages in. I can tell this is going to be a much more family dynamic book because this is all about this family that's like sequestered for 7 days inside, and they have a lot of things, drama going on. But yeah, that's my reading update. Going good so far. I've already finished 2 books and I have 3 more that I really want to read, so here's to hoping. Now we have some book mail. So I have this first one from HarperCollins. I don't know what either of these are, by the way, so just so you know. First one is The Deepest Blue by Sarah Beth Durst. Is this a sequel? I don't know what this is. A standalone fantasy novel set in the award-winning series. Like it's a standalone fantasy novel. I haven't heard of this book. I haven't read any of Sarah Beth's. Oh no, I did read it once upon a time. I read Drink, Slay, Love. The next one I have is from Penguin. Okay, and this is a box. There you go. Just very, I don't know what's in it. What's in the box, I have a letter from Penguin. Oh, it's from Hannah from Penguin, who I love and adore so much. So what's in this box is a Pantone mug. That's interesting. Oh, I got green. That's really pretty. It's so cold. Oh my gosh, it's cold. That's beautiful. It's like a color swatch. That's pretty. I would be more excited about this, but I have so many mugs, guys. Like, I think I'm gonna have like a freaking yard sale dedicated to mugs because that's how many I have. Like, it's getting to the point where every time I get a book package, I tell my husband I got a book package and he's like, oh, did you get a mug? And I'm like, no. So what's in this is Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys. This is, I actually already own this in hardback, so there's a good chance I'll do a giveaway for this, but I have already read this and really enjoyed it. This is a young adult historical novel. It takes place in 1945, and it's about the ship, the Willem Gustaf, leaving, I forget where at, and then their ship gets hit, and then they sink. So it's all about this ship that has never been talked about. I really enjoyed it, would highly recommend it. And then we have some, oh wow, we have like a Pantone, Noah, we have like a Pantone notebook. Wow, look at that. That's actually really cool. I don't know if I'll use that because I'm not a fan of the grids. I'm much more a fan of like lines, but either way, it's really beautiful. Then I have some paint swatches. Like, these are legit paint swatches, which will be great because we're really trying to like move in the next year. So this is great for like painting our house. And I mean, it's a cool, like, you can use it as a fan, you can use it for coloring. Like, that's, it's very interesting, but either way, that's pretty cool. And lastly, we have a shirt, and this shirt says, Fight Evil, Read Books. I love this. What size are you? It's a large. I doubt it's gonna fit me, but maybe I'll save it for one day. I mean, I don't know. But either way, that's what I got from Penguin and Harper. I love them both. I can't wait to take photos of them both. And yeah, that's my update for now. It's a long update. I think the last, you were just, you know what? We're just gonna cut to a nice montage of what's in my house. That's fun. So you're gonna get, I'm probably gonna film a little bit later because it's so light. I'm gonna film some nice close-up shots of my Christmas tree and my decor and candles. So like, it's about to get cozy AF over here. Hope you're ready for it. I'm in bed. I'm just realizing now I didn't take off my mascara. Anyway, I'm calling it a night. I'm finally doing an update. Sorry, I'm whispering. This is not ASMR. Anyway, I did read 200 pages of 7 Days of Us, and I'll update you more tomorrow about it. I'm liking it. I'm not loving it. Yeah, progress for today.